Hey everyone, it's Courier Rennie. I'm almost live down here at City Hall. We have the mayor's race, we got city council, we got the school board. We're about a half hour away. If you haven't voted yet, I recommend go out and get your vote in. But with a new system apparently they have in place, it'll be a very quick tallying of the ballots. So we should be good to go. So tune back. We'll touch base closer to 8 and we'll see the results as they roll in. I'm Courier Rennie, the UnemployableCounsellor. It's chilly out here, and we're going to go inside. All right, we'll see you soon. Hey, everybody. Here we are, City Hall, election night. It's about 7:40. It's a crisp November evening, but not as crisp as the vote counters. As they go through at 8 p.m., they'll find out who will be the winner of our elections. Will it be Mayor Greg Dion? Another 4 years, up to 16. Will it be the challengers? Bill Palaninsky, the hammer. He's looking at it hard. He's got some good ideas. Brittany Marie Smith, same thing. Lots of good ideas. Youthful exuberance. We're going to find out in a half an hour who is the mayor. Is it a new one? Or is it the same one? Let's find out together. Stay tuned. I'll bring you more updates as they come. Courier Rennie, Unemployable Counselor. Election coverage 2024. Hey, good evening, everybody. Courier Rennie, I'm down here at City Hall. It's about 7:30 according to the big clock in the sky. We're waiting for the election results. It's going to be a nail-biter, I think. It's going to be a close one. We're waiting to hear. 8 o'clock is the time. This morning we woke up with a mayor. Will we go to bed tonight having the same mayor? I don't know. But I know for sure it's going to be a tight race. We'll find out about city council. We'll find out about the school board. We'll find out how long I'm allowed to be here before they throw me out. We're going to find out lots of things tonight. I'm Courier Rennie, the Unemployable Counselor. Please stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. You know the jam. Let's figure it out together. We'll see who's going to win. And let's celebrate what could be a new era in Prince Albert politics tonight. Stay tuned for more. Hey everyone, Unemployable Counselor here, Courier Rennie. I'm down at City Hall, and as you can see, there's lots of activity inside. We're going to be going in a second. I wanted to point out that not only is everyone eagerly anticipating the results from tonight's race, they also have snacks. It appears there's water, and it looks like there might be lemon in it. So, as you can tell, they've rolled out all the stops for the election 2024. So, grab a seat. I'll keep you posted as I get posted. And it's going to be a fun night. Everyone sit in, strap down, grab your favorite beverage, and let's figure out who's going to win this mother. All right. Courier Rennie, Unemployable Counselor. We'll be in touch soon. Hey, everyone. They let us in the building. So, Courier Rennie, the Unemployable Counselor. As you can see, there's a lot of people here eagerly anticipating the results of tonight's election. I myself am quite curious. I think it's going to be a close one. There's lots of good ideas shared about. Lots of people have an idea of what they want to see with the mayorship, city council. Transparency has been a hot topic. Homelessness, the downtown core. All these things are going to come to fruition tonight. So we'll get to find out what the next 4 years is going to look like for Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. So stay tuned. We'll give you more updates as we come. It's about 7:50 right now. Thanks to the new electronic system for ballots, they scan them in apparently. So we should know relatively quickly how the races fall. So, you got about 10 minutes if you haven't voted yet. Get out and do that. But stay tuned, grab a seat, and we'll let you know the updates when we get them. Courier Rennie, the Unemployable Counselor. Thanks for checking us out. Well, it's now about 7:58, perhaps closer to 8. The polls are going to be closing. As you can see, the mood at City Hall is electric. This is like a big spinach dip waiting to jump into a hollowed-out sourdough loaf of bread. It's going to be quite a sight here. We got Bill Palanowski's family, and Bill is eagerly awaiting the results. We have a wide cross-selection of individuals, all curious and all really wondering what's going to happen. Is the city going to go from being just another sidebar? Or are we going to look at some change? Or are we going to stay with the same leadership for 4 more years? I guess we're going to find out shortly. Tune back in when we get some results. Corey Rennie, the Unemployable Counselor. Take care. Here we are. It is 8:15. Apparently there may have been some issues with polling station number 8 today, but they're expected that to be settled pretty quick, and then we can get everybody ready to rock and roll. It's a good turnout tonight. Everyone seems pretty excited about the night. Got lots of folks. This is going to be interesting. Stay tuned. Once I get more information, we'll pass it on to you guys. We're inside the beautiful Prince Albert City Hall. It's a lovely building. And as we await the results, we can have a look and see. Ooh, they got some lovely snacks here. Everybody's ready to rock and roll, and we will get this going, and I'll touch base with you soon. Take care, and we'll be back with some results shortly. You know, when you're in this room, you have to wonder, if the world ended today, would I be safe in here? Thoughts while we wait for the election results. We got Nigel Maxwell here. Good man. Check out his TikTok and Facebook. Great reporter. We got lots of folks here. Everyone's eager to see what's going to happen next. And so am I. We'll keep you updated. Unemployable Counselor. We have Brittany Marie Smith has arrived to check out the results from tonight's election. We have Bill in his table. We have yet to see Greg Dion. Someone might go to the roof and flash the Greg Dion sign so he can come down and see what's happening at City Hall. But we will find out shortly what's going on. It's a very rambunctious crowd. Everybody is ready and eager to go with tonight's activities. As you can see, we're just going to watch and wait. The vibe of the room is pretty exciting. Lots of smiles, lots of anticipation, lots of electricity. I still need parking tickets taken care of. I'm hoping the new mayor might assist me with that. But as for right now, we're going to sit here and we're going to wait and we're going to watch. As was reported earlier by Nigel Maxwell, seems like polling 8 station had a couple of issues, a couple of hiccups, but everything seems to be going good there now. City Hall is an incredible feat of engineering built in the 1980s. And we're all excited to see how this goes. There's Brittany. She uses the garbage can like everybody else. Absolutely. That's good to know. Absolutely. And here we go. As we walk through and we get to see what's happening there. It's nice to know she doesn't litter. That's good. Bill hasn't moved from his seat. He's moving, so we have no need to call the emergency services. As we wait for Mayor Dion to potentially arrive. We have all kinds of coverage. Security here is keeping an eye on things, which is nice to see. This is me without a script. Actually, I never use a script. But we're very excited to see what's going to happen here. At the end of the day, we're either going to have a continuation of Mayor Greg Dion, which will be 4 terms for 16 years, or we'll have a brand new mayor, either Bill Palaninsky or Brittany Marie Smith. The snacks look very good as we walk around and check it out. I'm hoping to lull the crowd to sleep with my voice. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Oh, we got some more stragglers coming in. Looks like Stephen Ring is here from Ward 5. Oh man, everybody's coming out tonight to see what happens. We will be shortly. Soon we will know. And we'll go from there. I'll touch back in a few minutes. Corey Rennie, the Unemployable Counselor. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like more of this content, election special coverage. Well, here we go. The first results are coming in, and it looks like it's a tight race between Mayor Dion and Bill Palaninsky. And Brittany Marie Smith is in third, but it's early. 1 out of 12 reporting. 1,000 votes have been counted so far. Oh, they're coming fast and furious now. Oh, looks like Brittany Marie Smith made a good jump. Our counselor race is looking pretty good. We got Kilmore so far. Kilmore's up in Ward 7, Ring in Ward 5, Trusty in Ward 4, Pronto in Ward 2, and Brown in Ward 1. We have 3 acclaimed, of course, which was Ward 3, Tony Head, Ward 6, Blake Edwards, not the writer of the Pink Panther movies, and then Ward 8, Darren Solomon. So we're going to find out soon. So the first polling station's in, and it's a tight race between the mayor and the challenger, Bill Polinsky, with Brittany Marie Smith not that far behind. Keep posted for more updates as we go. So here we are, awaiting the results from our second polling station. As you can see, we have photography, we have lots of flags, there's seating arrangements, media is over here. They have not seen me yet, so they have not thrown me out of the building, so I feel quite happy about that. There's still people working up top, I think. It's going to be interesting to see how this all goes. Here we are tonight. It's a dark, cool night outside. Is it a night for change? I don't know. We will see. City Council race is shaping up nicely. We will know shortly who's going to win. From what I understand, the polling stations are quite busy today, so it's a very busy election, so that's a good thing for everybody. The more people that get out to vote, the better it is for the world at large. And we all get to see a different side of PA. Let's see how good PA really can be. That's what I take away from this election. There's lots of things mentioned. As I said earlier, the homelessness, downtown core, expansion, economy, togetherness. Transparency is the one thing that came up big time. Everyone I talked to talked about transparency. Most of the candidates brought up transparency. So we're going to find out shortly just how City Hall is going to be shaped as we go into the future. You got to admire everybody that ran, to put yourself out there in this type of online environment where people aren't always the friendliest and everybody has an opinion, even when they don't know they have an opinion. So I give a lot of people credit for putting their name out there, showing the city that they want to make the city better, and they're willing to put the effort in to do that. I think that's admirable, and I think it's honorable. And I think regardless who wins tonight, we need to remember that. There's a little bit of wanton destruction happening over by the snack tray, but that's okay. It's a good night for democracy. I'm Knowlton Nash. No. I'm Corey Rennie, the Unemployable Counselor. Proud to be here tonight to discuss the next 4 years of Prince Albert. Thank you for watching. If you feel so inclined, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd like to continue doing more of this stuff, and the more of the community I know that's behind this, the easier it's going to be. We have some interviews lined up that we'll drop some teasers about within the next few days. Blatant self-promotion is always a big part of it. So at the end of the day, it's about the city. So let's see what happens here. Well, we have an exciting update with 3 polls reported. We have Bill Polinsky, who's jumped out to a bit of a lead over the incumbent, Greg Dion. While Brittany Marie Smith is still third, but it's still early. We have 9 polling stations to go. So far, 2.6 thousand mayor votes have been counted. That's pretty good this early on. So we'll see how things go. We have Bill looking to be about 1,400, Mayor Dion with just under 1,000, and Brittany Marie Smith with about 250. And our ward race is shaping up nicely too. We got, in Ward 1, we got Councillor Brown. Looks like he's ahead by quite a bit. Ward 2, Pronto's in the lead. Ward 4, we have Lewitz. Ward 5, we have Ring. And Ward 7, we have Don Kilmer over Dennis Nowazowski. And again, the acclaimed was Ward 3, Ward 6, Ward 8. That was Tony Head, Blake Edwards, and Darren Sullivan. Oh, we got 4 out of 12 now reporting. Looks like Bill's pulled out to a bit of more of a lead here. He's almost at 1,600. We have Greg Dion looking to be at about 1,100. And Brittany Marie Smith looks to be about 300. And the word race is starting to shape up as well. Not much of a change there from the last poll. But we'll find out shortly with 8 more to go. 2.8 thousand votes have been tallied. Let's see where the night goes. Corey Rennie, the Unemployable Counselor. We will touch base in a few minutes. 5 polls reporting. We have Bill with closing in on 2,000 votes. The incumbent, Mayor Greg Dion, is closing in on 1,500. And Brittany Marie Smith is closing in on 500. The counselor races has not changed. Stay tuned. We got 7 more to go. Okay, we're at the 50% marker. We're at the 50-yard line. 6 out of 12 reporting. We had 4.1 thousand votes tabulated so far. That's pretty awesome. And it looks like we have Bill Poloniski's in the lead. It's about 2250, we'll say, be safe. The mayor, Greg Dion, looks like he's just under 1,500. And Brittany Marie Smith has just under 500. The wards have not changed. Brown is in the lead for Ward 1. Ward 2 is Pronto. Ward 4 is Leywitz. Ward 5 is Ring. And Don Kilmer is in Ward 7. 7 out of 12 are reporting now. Bill is still in the lead. Mayor Dion is second. Brittany's third. That hasn't changed. All the city councilors are the same. So we're going to wait and see. We have 5 more to report. And then we'll know for sure. It's exciting. Corey Rennie, Unemployable Counselor. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, democracy in action. We got 8 out of 12 polls reporting already. 5,000 votes. That's impressive. We got Bill Poloniski's in the lead, closing in on 3,000. Mayor Dion is a close second, closing in on 2,000. And Brittany Marie Smith is hovering around the 500 mark. We got 4 polls left to go. We'll see how that looks out. The ward race has been pretty consistent since the first poll. We'll have to see what happens as the evening goes on, but unless there's a huge influx of votes, I think it's probably going to fall that way. But it's too early to tell and too close to call. Oh, we got another update. There you go. 5.5 thousand votes. Oh, Bill just jumped out to a big lead. So Bill's up to 3,000. Greg Dion is just over 2, and Brittany Marie Smith is over 500. So we'll keep going. For our Sask River School Division, we got Lindbergh, Sandler, Nunn, Holick, and Lewis is top 5. But Morley and Yeaman are closing in, so it's going to be a tight race for those last few spots. We'll know soon enough. Keep in tune, keep watching, and we'll find out more, and we'll let you know when we know more. Take care. It's a very subdued atmosphere in here today. The results are coming in. We have 4 polls to go. Bills has a healthy lead, but it's not over yet. We can see over there they're going through some paperwork, making sure everything is above board. We'll know after a couple more polls come in where we sit and how it's going to finish up. But for now, we wait. The group is very excited. They're looking forward of seeing what's going to happen here. So we walk through. We got Brittany Marie Smith over there chatting up the crowd. We got Bill sitting in the captain's chair waiting to see what happens. We're still with 8 out of 12 polls reporting. Oh, is this an update? No, 8 out of 12. We still got 5,500 people have voted so far. That's a pretty good number. We'll find out shortly what's bound to happen. This is a new microphone. I hope I sound okay in it. I was really thinking today I should have probably ate something before I came. There's lots of pound cake and coffee. I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but we will wait and see what happens as the results come in. We'll take a quick scan around the room, and as you can see, everyone's excited. They're all sitting down. They're not on their feet yet, but you can tell it's coming. If you put your finger on the pulse of this room, you would have to say they're in a resting condition. Excellent. All right. We will see what happens as we go. And we'll be back shortly with more updates. Or wait. Nope, we'll be back shortly. False alarm, everybody. While we're waiting for the results, I can't help but think about the time I came here as a child when they put the time capsule in the wall. I think that would be 1986, I believe. I was a young lad with all these questions about the political system. And here at the brand new City Hall, they put in a beautiful time capsule. I'll see if I can crack it open later, but I don't think that's going to be possible. But you never know. Under new leadership, perhaps. We'll see what happens. We are awaiting the results soon. We're kind of hoping that these are going to come up. As you can see from the group, everybody is on the edge of their seats. They're all excited. People are not leaving early. They're jumping into the fray. Oh, and we have an election update. 9 out of 12 polls reporting 6.3 thousand votes been counted so far, and it looks like Bill Paulinski has over 1,000-point lead, 1,000-vote lead over Greg Dion, who's in second place. Brittany Marie Smith is sitting in, it looks around 700. I'm just guessing because they don't have exact numbers. There is still mail-in ballots, absentee ballots, and of course the ballots from the special care facilities that couldn't go out to vote. But as of right now, we're looking at a sizable spread between Bill and Greg. But we'll see how the night goes. We got 3 more polls to go, and we shall check in later on that one. But the school division, Lindbergh, Sander, Nunn, and Hollick and Lewis look to be the top 5. We got Morley, Yeaman, and Mash is a pretty close. That 5th spot's going to be a tough one. Oh, and here we go. Let's check out the wards. So Ward 1, we have Brown over Vandale. Ward 2, we have Pront over Mayor. Ward 4 is Lowitz over Trustee. Ward 5 is Ring over Harris. And Ward 7 is Kilmer over Nowazowski. So we'll go to see there. And again, acclaimed is Tony Head, Ward 3. Darren Solomon, Ward 8. And Blake Edwards, who did not create the Pink Panther movies, in Ward 6. We'll be back with more in a minute. Situations like this, I'm reminded of a classic movie with Tim Robbins called Bob Roberts, about an election race and all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. You know, being here and seeing everybody makes you realize just how special Prince Albert is. There's a lot of people that care about this community. And there's a lot of people here that put themselves out there and have taken a lot of shots from people just because they're running or because they disagree with their ideas. But I think at the end of the day, we should be grateful that we have a lot of people in the city that care about its well-being. And I know there's a whole bunch of social issues out there, a whole bunch. And our community is far from perfect. We have a lot of work we need to do. If the polls hold true, then I think we'll see maybe that some of the changes that society and the citizens have been talking about can come to fruition. Mayor Dion had a great 12 years. It's not over yet. But if the results that we see now after 9 polling stations hold true, but like I said, it's too close to call, and I don't want to make that call. Touch base in a little bit. We'll find out a little bit more as we start looking through what's going on here. We got a wide and eclectic group of people here. We're still sitting at 9 out of 12 on the polling station. We'll touch base in a minute and we'll find out what's going on and we'll get back to you. Stay tuned. As we await more results, I just want to thank everybody for checking out my posts about the election, everything going on with it. I've had a lot of fun interviewing Bill, Greg, and Brittany. I think I'm going to do more of that stuff in the future. We got a couple of interviews lined up. And I know you're all paying for your internet so you can watch these feeds, but I just want to say that my narration is free. So please be gentle in the comments. But we're closing in on the end of this mother right away. We got 9 out of 12 reporting. We've had a really good voter turnout. From anything, it sounds like we had a lot. In 2020, I believe, was the height of COVID. I think we only had about 7,000 people. 2016, we had over 10,000, which is about 38% of the voting population. And yeah, this is democracy in action. If you have an issue with someone in the office, you can vote them out. If you like someone, you can keep them. Right? That's how this works. Free and fair elections. And now we'll just wait for the end, and then we'll know. I'm Corey Rennie, the Unemployable Counselor, and like and subscribe and share. Tell your friends I said hello, and they should check out the channel if they like local content and politics and all kinds of fun stuff. I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine, Stacy Benz, who's at home right now. He's a good man, Stacy Benz. He has a new kitty at home, so I'm sure he's cuddled up with that little fella right now, sitting on the couch, probably sharing a Werther's Original with him. But yeah, so everybody will check this out, and as time ticks on, we'll let you know shortly how this shapes up. So keep tuning in and we'll find out shortly. Thank you. Unemployable Counselor. So while we await more results, I think it's kind of funny. We can talk about, not sure what's gone on over there, but I don't know if people know this. Bela Lugosi lived in Prince Albert for a short time. It was after he was mired in a morphine and heroin addiction, opioid addiction. But I don't think that was related to being in Prince Albert, as this was the 1940s. Yep. The first Dracula of the silver screen, 1931. Bela Lugosi lived in Prince Albert for a short time in his travels. And then after he left, he died 8 years later. I don't think that was connected to Prince Albert either. Find out more at the Prince Albert Historical Museum, where they have a display, and you can find out more about how Prince Albert works and how it was built and how it led us to today. So a shout out to the Historical Society. They do a great job in making sure Prince Albert's history is kept alive. All right. Here we go. This is pretty awesome so far. We're awaiting the results. People are starting to flock to Bill's table, as Bill has a sizable lead over the incumbent mayor, Greg Dion, who has yet to make an appearance tonight. But Brittany Marie Smith is working the room over there and talking to folks. It's a good vibe. It's a healthy vibe. And we will keep more as we go. In the meantime, if you're interested in finding out more about historical landmarks in PA, on my YouTube channel, I have Hidden Landmarks of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Please check that out. You'll be glad you did. I even touch base with places like St. Louis, which is a bone of contention with some. But it's a beautiful little community, and I recommend anyone who's driving through to stop by and check out its lovely shop, check out the bridge, and all those fun activities that happen out in St. Louis, Saskatchewan. All right, number 10, Guy Lafleur. 10 out of 12 polls. We got 6.3 thousand mayor votes have been counted. Bill Palaniski has a healthy lead with almost 4,000 votes. The incumbent mayor, Greg Dion, is second place with about 2,500, and Brittany Marie Smith is looking to be about 800 votes. I'm guessing because I can't tell the numbers, so please bear with me. So with 2 polls to go, we have Bill out to a substantial lead. We still have the absentee ballots and some special needs ballots yet to come. As we look at the ward race, Brown is up in Ward 1, Pronto Ward 2, Lowitz Ward 4, Ring in Ward 5, and Kilmer in Ward 7. So we're looking pretty good here. So with 2 more to go, let's figure this out, and we'll be back soon when we have more end results. There's an air of excitement falling over the crowd as we're closing in on what is a long night of election coverage. We have 11 of 12 reporting. And we have Bill with over 4,000 votes so far. We have Greg Dion coming in second with just under 3. And Brittany Marie Smith is closing in on 1,000. So far we've had 7.6 thousand votes cast in our mayor ballots. So again, we have Bill Palaninski, just over 4,000. Greg Dion looks to be about 2,800. Brittany Marie Smith, just under 1,000. The council races are looking pretty good too, with Brown over Vandale, Ward 1. Pronto over Mayor, Ward 2. Ward 4 has Lowitz over Trustee. Ward 5 has Ring over Harris. And Ward 7 has Kilmer over Nowazowski. With 11 out of 12 reporting, we're closing in on what could be a change in our leadership. But we will know soon enough. We have one poll left to go. And as BTO once sang, 1 is the loneliest number you will ever know. But 2 can be as bad as 1, which is the loneliest number, except the number 1. I know. Randy Bachman, BTO. You gotta love that. That was almost a Guess Who song. Because Burton Cummings had a rift with the rest of Guess Who, he was tossed out of the band. And Randy Bachman formed his own group called Bachman Turner Overdrive. And he made a lot of good hits with that one. All right, here we go. 11 out of 12. We're almost done. It's getting ready. People are lining up. We got cameras out. Everyone's ready to rock. Everybody wants to know who's going to win, and we're going to find out. Next post should tell you. Stay tuned. With one poll left to report, it looks like Bill Pawlinski is going to be our next mayor of Prince Albert. The Unemployable Counselor is calling it at 10:07. On November 13th, Brittany has already shaken Bill's hand. She's conceded. There's no clear path for her to go to victory. The incumbent mayor looks to be about 1,500 votes down. I don't think he's going to be able to make it. I think Bill Pawlinski is going to be our brand new mayor, and it's going to be a new tomorrow. So congratulations to Bill. He ran a hell of a race. He got a good team. All of them have nothing to feel bad about. Anyone that puts himself in the line for the city of Prince Albert, I think, is a good thing. The council races haven't changed. It's been the same since we started. We are looking at a new tomorrow in Prince Albert. For the first time in 12 years, we will have a new mayor. New city councilman. City council people, pardon me. We are here witnessing democracy in action. The people of Prince Albert have spoken. The world is strawberry trees, marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. It's a girl with kaleidoscope eyes. The computer's off. The race is over. This has been your election coverage with Corey Rennie, the Unemployable Counselor. My first, hopefully, of many elections we'll be able to bring to you through different forums. And I want to say to everyone who participated in this election, feel good. Your voices were heard. Change has been initiated. The world is still moving on. We're wrapping it up. It is 10:12 in the evening. City Hall is shutting down. Looks like Bill Pawlinski is our new mayor. He's going to be the new mayor of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. The council races haven't changed since the start. We'll do a recap a little bit later of who won those. But for now, this is the Unemployable Counselor, Corey Rennie. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to everyone at City Hall for not throwing me out. And a lot of good people here tonight. City's in good hands. Let's all work together to make the changes we want to see happen. Take care. Good night and good luck.
still feeling a little bit surreal. I'm excited about getting to work with the new council, and we've got a lot of work to do. And as people have been walking out, they've said they're really looking forward to it. We're going to be going in the next little while the directions we're going to take. So yeah, I'm just really excited.
What do you think was the biggest difference in this campaign?
Well, you know, I'm thinking, wow, what a night. But along the way, it's been the team support. We have a very eclectic team, and I call them the ragtag crew. And family support has been unreal. And the support of the folks that I've talked to and have said that they like the platform, and they really, really want to see crime, homelessness, and renewing trust in City Hall as being the things that happen. So I think that's been the important part of the campaign, is meeting people and talking to them, and really echoing what their wants and needs were in my platform.
There was two things, if I could kind of think about, that were different between your stances on things and Greg Dion.
Jurisdictions take in deciding on a homeless location. I really think that we need to look at evidence-based research as to what happens when you do have a shelter. There's been a lot of fear information out there, and I'm really, really feeling we need to move ahead, because winter's coming, and we're not going to have a new shelter built this year. But down the road, I think we need to take a look at the shelter and all of the other gaps that exist. Because the shelter isn't the all and all, it's a temporary thing, and we need to develop the next steps. So that's how I see things unfolding. With the speed with which we move ahead with the event center and cultural center, I've been consistently saying that it's a good project. It's something PA wants and needs, and we really need to make sure that we've got our ducks lined up. People need to know if it's going to affect their tax base. People need to know where we're getting the money from, and as soon as we get those things figured out, we'll move ahead. There's nothing inked with the province yet. I understand that the federal contributions have still not been finalized, so we have a lot of work to do.
Any words for Greg Dion? He spent a lot of time in the mayor's chair.
Well, you know, Greg's been a big campaigner and supporter for the Raider team. He's been a big cheerleader for the city of Prince Albert. I really respect and admire the hard work that he's done over the 12 years, and I certainly want to express my appreciation for him continuing with his interest and his involvement. He ran a good campaign, and Marie Smith also threw a hat in the ring, and I think we all have the same interests at heart. So again, I pay my respect to my fellow candidates. I just hope I can live up to the expectations that the people of Prince Albert have. Good for me.
Anything?
Excellent.
We're all good.
It's over. Election 2024. We saw a new person elected mayor, Bill Palinski. I think he's going to be pretty good. Brittany Marie Smith ran a hell of a race. She got a lot of the young vote. She got a lot of ideas out there that maybe not everyone thinks about or haven't been focused on. And I think she needs a round of applause for the work she's done to bring a lot of light to some of the social issues our city has. So she should be applauded for that. And finally, Mayor Greg Dion. You don't get to be mayor of a city for 12 years without being a cheerleader for the city, supporter of the Raiders, economic development. He put a lot into making Prince Albert a better place. And we still have lots of issues, and that's what this new mayor mentioned tonight. There's a lot of issues, and we all got to work together towards that. Maybe I'm optimistic, hopeful, but I like to think that if we all can kind of work together and look at the same horizon, maybe we can figure out the best way for all of us to get there. I'm Corey Rennie. I'm the Unemployable Counselor. This is the most fun I've been having in a long time doing this. So I hope you guys like it, because I plan on doing this for a long time to come. There's more to come. Take care. Thank you for everyone who's liked, watched, approached me in public without a pitchfork or torch, but a handshake. I'm not used to that, but I really enjoy it, and I'm really proud to be a member of this community. Okay, that's about as sentimental as I get on a Wednesday night in the cold. Take care. Unemployable Counselor. Looking at a new tomorrow. Take care.